Hey, welcome back lads. So let's talk some more about the multiplayer mode in Black Ops 6 because we have now had some more time to play the beta and explore all the new stuff for ourselves. So is it any good or does it suck? That is the question that everyone is asking and wants to know. Well, from my experience so far, I think it has mostly been positive. One thing that really stood out to me is that the game is it just feels smooth and satisfying. You know, obviously the movement with the new Omnimovement is a big thing, but yeah, it is fast-paced and fluid and smooth, and then the gunplay, the gunfights, the kills, it's satisfying in that way. Oh, and talking about the new Omnimovement system, which is the new big thing in Black Ops 6, it allows you to sprint, dive, and slide in all directions, and is something that a lot of us, including me, were worried about, because it could have been annoying or like an unnecessary change, but thankfully it isn't. It's actually good. I think Omnimovement works well, and is definitely, it creates a bit of a skill gap, you know, and I hope that over time when people learn it more, it doesn't get cheesy, where people can just cheese you with the movement, you know, like you dive to the ground and then you like stay lying on the ground and you can move in all directions, so sometimes you don't see people who are just lying there. So yeah, overall Omnimovement is not bad. It might just take a little getting used to. Now let's talk about the multiplayer maps, which is one of the most important things in any Call of Duty game. Maps make or break a multiplayer experience, and here in Black Ops 6 the maps are well, not bad, I would say, but there is a mixed reaction among the community, and my main worry is that I hope they don't go overboard with the small maps, because I know nowadays a lot of people, like myself, do enjoy small chaotic maps, but I think there needs to be a balance, a variety, having maps of all different shapes and sizes. But from what we have heard back at the Black Ops 6 reveal and the multiplayer reveal recently at COD Next, it does sound like pretty much all the maps in the game are gonna be like this, like what we have in the beta, pretty much small to medium size, but even the medium ones are just about medium and are small. So basically the whole game is a small map mosh pit, and yeah, there isn't even really any of those standard medium maps that you would like to see in Black Ops 2 or 3, you know, that style. There isn't anything like that so far, and that is what I want to say. I see some people saying that big maps suck and small maps are good, and what I want to say is that I don't think big maps are the problem and small maps are not the problem. The problem is not having a mix of them, not having variety and just, you know, overdoing one or the other. And that's why I think, for example, a game like Black Ops 1, where you have maps of all different shapes and sizes, is a really good example of what maps should be. And that's the other thing as well, is Black Ops 6 is going to release with 16 multiplayer maps, which is a lot of maps. There should be room to have a variety. And another comparison I would make is to the previous Black Ops game, Cold War, which released with only 8 maps, and yet there's still a lot of variety in there, you know, like the map Cartel. That was not too big for standard multiplayer, but it was spacious enough that it also worked well in the 12 versus 12 modes. And also remember the map Satellite, where half of the map was like an open desert area, like the sand dunes, that gave you long range lines of sight for sniper battles. So yeah, so just a couple of maps like that in Black Ops 6 would nicely contrast the very small close quarters maps that we have so far. And with that said, the last point I want to make is that Black Ops 6 has a lot of potential. This could easily be an above average COD game, and the best that we've had in a long time. It has that Black Ops DNA and feeling to it, which isn't really a surprise, of course it does, but some people were kind of worried that it might just be like, you know, another Modern Warfare clone, like all the games after Modern Warfare 2019, but no, it is the first Black Ops game to have tactical sprint, which is kind of unnecessary, but it's not a deal breaker or game ruiner. But yeah, it is Black Ops. It is most comparable to Cold War, which isn't a surprise as well, but yeah, that's what it's most similar to. So yeah, that's about that for now. So stay spicy, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.